Hi guys, this is Stephanie Lowe, CEO and founder of the J29 Experience. I hope that you guys are having an awesome weekend. So I wanted to just drop by briefly. I know that a lot of us have a busy week to get ready for, and so I just wanted to just kind of stop by. And first of all, thank you clients, thank you supporters again for all the support that you've shown to J29. If you have not had a chance to stop by the J29 store, I want you guys to know that it is an absolutely perfect time to do so. The products that J29 has to offer would make a great gift, as well as a great set of motivation and inspiration for someone for the holiday season, and especially for the new year as well. I know a lot of people are preparing, to start New Year's resolutions and things of that nature. Me personally, I don't do New Year's resolutions because I just feel like if we're going to change something, that it's something that we should work on changing now and not based on a date or a certain time period. And so one of the products that the J29 store has to offer is one of these comfy shirts that says, "You got this." And I wore it out today. I actually wore it to church. And I got so much feedback from it. I know it's a popular saying, and some people think that it's kind of cliche-ish, but for J29, it means so much more. For J29, the slogan or the logo, "You got this," essentially means that whatever you're facing in life, you've got it. And particularly for me, it means a great deal because as I was going through my exile experience and a lot of the things that I have gone through in my life, I needed a constant reminder for myself that whatever you go through, God is right there by your side. So many times we're not going to have people who are going to be in arm's length or people that we can get to. And a lot of times we're not even going to be able to reach people by the phone. And so you've got to know how to be your own motivation when you're going through those ups and downs of life. And so this is one of the awesome products that J29 has to offer. And if you have not checked out the link, there's a few ways that you can get to the link. You can get to the store by going to www.j29experience.com and clicking on the store or the shop. And you can also get to it through our bit.ly website. And that is by going to https //bit.ly /the J29 shop. And you can also get to the shop by just simply going to Google and typing in the J29 Experience, and you will see a slew of information for the J29 Experience. Some of the other products that we have to offer would be one of these mugs that will be a constant reminder for those of you who love to drink coffee and tea and you want to do it with a little bit of motivation and inspiration for yourself and for those around you. So it's an awesome thing to have. And we do have those mugs in a few different colors. We have the comfy tees in a few different colors. We also have some very stylish backpacks and carry bags. I know ladies, we love to carry our things in a stylish way. So we have bags available. We have even exercise bottles that you can carry your drinks in. And these are really cool because they keep your hot liquids hot, they keep your cool liquids cool. And so that is something that we also have to offer. And then for those of you who have not grabbed your copy of the J29 Standing in Exile book, listen, you want to make sure that you have a copy of this on your shelf. And I'm the author. I wrote the story. It's my life, but today I found myself going back through and rereading my own story. Sometimes we have to remind ourselves of what God has brought us through. Because, the enemy will try to take you back to what you have made it out of. The enemy will try to kind of make you have a relapse of what God has already delivered you from. But on today, I had to be my own motivation. I had to sit down. I had to go back. I had to be reminded of my own story. And you know what? I had to motivate myself to say, you know what? You've made it through so many things. And it wasn't that I was going through something today. I wasn't going through anything. But sometimes we could be in a great place and the enemy will try to war on our mind. And so I want someone out there who may be going through that same thing to know and to understand that you're not alone, and you will find those times where you have to motivate and encourage yourself, when no one else is going to do that. And you can't expect anyone else to do it. You have to be in a place to be able to say, you know what, I'm going to come out of this slump. I'm going to come out of whatever this is that I'm feeling and enjoy this free life that God has given me. So that was something that I found myself doing on today, was just kind of being an encouragement to myself. And so as we prepare for the holiday season, I want you guys to be encouraged. To all of the single mothers out there, to the divorced women out there, I want you to be encouraged during this season. It may be an anniversary period for you. It may be a totally new experience for you. But I want you to know that you can get through this situation. You can get through this season in your life. Start new traditions, start new memories, make new friends, go out there, do things that you've never done before, find events that are going on in your community with local organizations. Give back to the community, share your time. If you have children, one of the awesome things that you can do is partner up with organizations that, locally do things for children so that your children can get in the habit of being a blessing to someone else as well. That is something that I have on my list to do. I've always been a tremendous person who loves to serve, who loves to give their time to other people. But particularly this year, I want to make it a priority of mine to make sure that I indulge my children into serving other people more as well. They've done it before, but I want them to get in the habit and to get in the practice of knowing that, everything is not about us receiving. Sometimes we need to give, and actually we find more blessings when we give to other people. I find that I am more happy, more encouraged, more inspired when I give my time to other people. And so I want you guys to know that as you're preparing for this holiday season and you're gearing up to have these elaborate parties and you're gearing up to celebrate with your family, think about someone else out there this year. Think about someone who may be in need. Think about someone who may need words of encouragement, who may need an inspiration. Take the time out to go and serve someone else. And be able to show that to your children. Our children need to see us in the field laboring and serving other people. It's an awesome thing to do. And I know here in Dallas, there are so many organizations that will allow you to give your time, that will allow you to partner up with them, to give and to be a blessing to other people. And so I encourage you guys to do that on this season, to not just focus on your family. And I want to also let you know that if you're going through something, sometimes when you give what it is that you need, God will allow you to feel so much better. You'll find that you have received your own healing because you are providing that time and that inspiration and that healing and being a blessing to someone else. And so one of my rule of thumbs is that thing that I feel that I need, I give it to other people. If it's encouragement that I need, I find myself encouraging other people. If it's time that I feel that I need, I find myself giving that time to other people. Because you know what? I realize that everything is not about me. And when I take out the time to do for other people, God is behind the scene making a way for me. God is behind the scene putting some things together and providing what I need. God has dispatched angels all around us. And so when you focus on someone else instead of what you need, God is already making a way and providing what you need. And as a matter of fact, God is providing to give you more than what you need. The Bible tells us that eyes have not seen, ears have not heard, neither has it entered into the hearts of men all that God has in store for them that love him. And I don't know about you, but my heart loves God. I may not always do what I need to do. I will fall short. I have fallen short. There will be days I will still fall short. But it doesn't change my love for God. And I know that each day that I wake up, I'm striving to please him. I'm striving to be a better person than I was on yesterday. And so what I want to do is encourage as many people this holiday season to give to someone else. Give your time, give resources, give a helping hand. There is always someone out there who needs help. And sometimes all that someone needs is just a listening ear. Sometimes all they need to know is that somebody is there. Sometimes all they need is just simply a hug. Those small things go a long way in life. And so I want to charge you guys this season to give as much as you can, give as much of your time, give as much of your resources that you can give. If you have children, get them out there so that they know how to give, so that they learn how to give, and so that it becomes a part of who they are. As they grow into adults, they will then pass that on to their children. And essentially, I want to encourage you guys that as we begin to prepare for the holiday season, we are essentially preparing for not just a holiday, but for a new season. And so when you're preparing for a new season, we all know that some things have to go away. Some things have to be gotten rid of. We have to let go of some things in order to prepare for the new season. So I want you guys to be encouraged and to know that whatever it is that you need to let go of for this new season in your life, you've got to let go. And you've got to let go with the hope and the trust and knowing that whatever you are releasing and letting go, God is going to bring something bigger and better into your life. That may mean peace. It may be in the form of joy. It may be in the form of new friendships, new connections, new networks, new partners. Whatever it is that you need to let go of, I encourage you guys to let it go. To some of you, you need to let go of harboring those feelings of bitterness. Some people need to let go of harboring those feelings of unforgiveness. If you continue to hold on to those feelings, they're only going to grow and they're only going to fester and they're only going to keep you bound up in a situation that's full of unhappiness. And so I charge you guys on tonight that as you prepare for a new season, for a new holiday, for a new year, let go of those things. Let go of those feelings of resentment. Let go of the feelings of bitterness or jealousy or enviness or rage. There are so many things that the enemy tries to harbor within us. There are so many things that the enemy tries to get us to hold on to prevent us from enjoying the new season that God has for us. But I want to let you guys know that I've been there. I have been there. I have held on to some things and to some people for way too long. I allowed the expiration period to pass, and I still held on to those things, not realizing and not wanting to see the mold that those situations were creating in my own life and in my own happiness. And essentially, I realized that I was standing in the way of my own happiness. Are there any of you out there who have ever stood in the way of your own happiness? You've stood in your own way. You have blocked your own blessings. You have blocked your own peace. You've blocked your own joy. You have created your own roadblock, and you couldn't figure out why you couldn't get to the next season in your life. Listen, I'm here to let you know that I am learning to get out of my own way. And just like I'm learning to get out of my own way, I encourage you guys, you've got to get out of your own way for this next season. Because if we don't, then we're going to keep ourselves stuck in the past. We're going to keep ourselves stuck in what would have, could have, should have been, instead of focusing on what is now and what is to come. So I just wanted to stop by, drop those few tidbits in you guys' ear, let you guys know that it is an awesome, awesome time of year. Do not allow the enemy to cause you to be depressed, to be overwhelmed, to be burdened down. Go out and give and be a blessing to someone else. Let go of those old feelings. Let go of those things that the enemy tries to get you to harbor and fester on. Enjoy this time. Create new memories. Make new memories. Make new connections. And you'll be surprised at what God can do in your life by the people that he brings in your life. So listen, this is Stephanie Lowe, CEO and founder of the J29 Experience. And I also want to remind you guys that we do have life group sessions available, that will offer so much information to divorced women, to single women, as well as their children. Not only that, but we offer one-on-one mentoring sessions so that we can pour into you, so that we can encourage you. Sometimes there's one-on-one things that we need that we cannot get from anybody else. And J29 wants to give you that undivided attention to get the healing that you need to get, so that you understand that you are not coming out of your exile experience alone, and you can make it out of that situation. So J29 is gearing up to provide some awesome things for the new year. And to all of my entrepreneurs out there, be encouraged, be motivated, be inspired. Don't stop pushing. Even if you're pushing by yourself, know that J29 is praying for you guys. So remember, stop by the J29 shop, purchase your items for this holiday season. That's the J29 Standing in Exile, the book. And then that's also the mug. And then there's also the teas. And then we have several other things that J29 has to offer to you as well. So listen, I love you guys. I hope you're enjoying your weekend, your evening, and I hope that you are geared up and ready for a new week. Listen, remember that here at J29, we are empathetic and we are sympathetic to what you guys are going through. And we want you to know that you are not going through it alone. So be sure to check us out at www.j29experience.com. I love you guys. Have an awesome night.